You know, I don't know how many emails I get about people asking me about their check engine light. Listen to me carefully. The check engine light is warning you that the computer is not working properly. In the modern car, the electronic fuel injection is operated by a computer. The computer has sensors throughout the engine. I think there's almost 12 of these things throughout the car and throughout the engine. When one of those sensors goes out of range or stops functioning, the computer goes on backup mode, and it winks that little light on to tell you, hey, I'm not adjusting the engine anymore, it's costing you more fuel, and you'll have to get it repaired. Will it break down on you? No, it operates the same way as your desktop. It goes on backup mode, but it doesn't react to its environment. In other words, if it's hot outside, it still runs the same way. If it's cold outside, it still runs the same way. It's costing you fuel. It's bad for the environment. So if your little yellow light is on, get it into a mechanic and have it diagnosed. In the old days, we used to just disconnect the battery and that would reset the computers. But the vehicles running on the road today have what's called OBD2, which means Onboard Diagnostic Series 2. To reset the light, we actually need a little computer, which we call a scan tool. Mechanic hooks it up, reads why the code came on, and then we'll make the repair and reset it. In some instances, it only came on because you didn't tighten the gas cap. I know it's a problem, but the little red light means something. So, bottom line, if you see the MLL light, go to your mechanic, have it checked, don't wait. It's costing you money. You know, I get a tremendous amount of emails for the check engine light, or sometimes it's the symbol of a little orange engine on your dashboard. Now what that means is that the computer in your car has picked up a fault. It could be a sensor going out of range, or it could be a failure. Let me go back one step. The emission system on your car is operated by the computer. The computer has about 12 to 13 sensors all around the vehicle and in the engine. When one of those sensors goes out of range, the light will go on. The car will go on backup mode, just like your computer on your desk. It goes into safe mode. It doesn't react to environment. So what do we do? Well, I'm going to show you $6,000. This is the scan tool that we use to test your computer. This one here is a Snap-on Solus, and this one cost us $6,000. So if you wonder why the guy's charging you $49.95 to check the codes on your car, that's one of the reasons. How this actually works is, there's a plug. We plug it into your vehicle. Usually it's under the dash. We plug this in here, punch in the parameters of the vehicle, and it will read what the computer in your car is reading. It gives us a code, and the code will lead us in the way that we can repair your vehicle. It's not rocket science. It's actually more than rocket science. The reality is, without this type of equipment, you can't repair modern vehicles. I always laugh when I see guys on the side of the road broken down, opening the hood and trying to see what's wrong. The reality is, not even the best mechanic could fix a car on the side of the road. You've got to bring it into a shop, make sure the shop has the proper equipment, and your problem will be resolved. Best way to resolve those problems, maintain your car on a regular basis.